Okay, so here's a quick 4-minute video of me showing you how I do a bronzy, warm, gold glitter eye. I do have quite a hard eye shape to show this type of look off because I am quite hooded, so that's why I'm kind of throwing my head back there and like putting my eyes down just so you can actually see it. All the products used will be linked in the comments below as always. So I'm using the Collection concealer as a base. This takes away any redness in my eyes or any blueness or veins, but the most importantly, it adds a really good thick tacky base for eyeshadow to stick to. If you try and do eyeshadow without a base like this, it's not going to work. And we are using the Jaclyn Hill Original palette, and we are going in first with the shade Mocha. So this is quite a dark shadow. So we are going to put this in like a circular sort of shape around the crease of the eye. But what I am actually doing is I'm taking this just above the crease of the eye because I am hooded. So you want to actually be able to see that nice brown. And I'm just using a smaller fluffy brush to do this. And this is out of the Jessup's brush collection. I will link the brush collection below. And I'm just really building up the intensity of the shadow, keeping going in, picking up a wee bit more shadow, putting it on, building it up, and keeping it in that sort of oval, sort of circular motion around. Then we're going in with the colour Puder. And I'm using a different brush for this, and the brush that I'm using this time is a wee bit of a less dense brush and it has longer bristles. And what we're doing is we're just going 50% on that darker shadow and 50% off, and we're taking it slowly higher and higher and higher, and we're mixing together Mocha and Puder, and you can just sort of see that the warmth is sort of around the outer corner. And then what I'm doing is I'm just going back in with the Mocha colour and just building up the intensity, because when you do blend it out, you will lose the Mocha colour a wee bit. Then I'm just continually blending it out, making sure that there's no harsh edges. I'm really pulling it out past where the tail of my brow is. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go in and get a darker shade. This one's called Central Park, and to be honest, this is actually really, really dark. It's much darker in real life than it looks on camera. It's almost a black, and this is just to build up the intensity a wee bit more because we are going to use glitter. I'm now using the NYX glitter glue. I absolutely love this stuff. I think it's like £5, but a wee tube will last you forever. I'm getting a little tiny detailer brush, and I'm just very, very lightly packing that over the shadow. If you apply too much pressure here, you can actually take a lot of that shadow off, and you can see some of mine is coming off a wee bit on that brush. Then we are getting the Helen E glitter in Sticky Toffee. This is such a popular glitter. And we're getting the same brush we used to apply the glue, and we're putting it on in little tiny bits, and we're patting and we're dragging just a little tiny bit. Tiny bits and like applying it again and again is key to whenever you're using glitter. You are going to get a lot of fallout over the face. Don't worry about that. You can tidy that up later. That's why you do the eyes first. And what we're doing is we're just putting the glue and then the glitter all over just the eyelid, and we're not taking it any higher than the crease, so that nice eyeshadow that we've blended round is the frame. I'm really taking my time here with taking all the glitter away. You can't really see it on the camera as much as I could see it in real life, but whenever you use a heavy glitter like this, there will be tons of fallout. So that's the eye completed, and I just did the other eye off camera. And now what I'm doing is I'm getting the smudger brush from Jessup's, I'm looking up into a mirror, and I'm getting that really dark Central Park colour, and we are putting that underneath the eye. You don't have to do this if you don't like eyeshadow underneath the eye. You can just leave it blank, but because the eye is so blended out on the top, I think you need it to frame. And then we're just doing mascara. I have speeded through almost all of this because it is quite boring to watch. And I'm just sticking my lashes on and the liner, and then we're going to go into the face finish. So this is the glitter eye. I put quite full lashes on with it and then filled into the rest of the face and kept the lip quite nude. This is a look that's harder for people with an eye shape like me, which is hooded, to pull off, but it is really glam, and it's gorgeous if you're going to like maybe a formal or like a really glam night out or your birthday. So any questions, just ask below as always in the comments.